Alright, fight fans, I'm here again with another one. Here with Ben Umar, the boxing terrorist, UK boxing blogger, and Chris Caban, and we're going to talk about a fight maybe coming up in May the 3rd. I'd like it anyway. Jon Jones versus Cain Velasquez, the heavyweight champion versus light heavyweight champion. So we're going to go around the panel and have our take on this prediction fight. If it was to happen, who would win, and so on. Alright, the first person I'm going to go to is Ben Umar, the boxing terrorist. Ben Umar, who you got winning?
If Jon Jones decides to take that fight next, it would be a very big mistake in his career. I think Cain Velasquez weighs in at about 240. And then he blows up after that. He's very strong. He's got almost the equivalent wrestling to Dan Cormier, but he's a lot bigger. Dan Cormier, the reason why I think he lost that fight, even though I believe he won, is because he shouldn't have never went down to light heavyweight. He had no business dropping all that weight. He dropped a lot of muscle mass to get down that way, and then Cain Velasquez is not going to have that problem because he's not going to do that. He's going to make Jon Jones come up to him, and I think he's going to muscle Jon Jones all around the ring. I think Jon Jones is a better fighter, but I think the size is going to be a huge factor, and I think Cain Velasquez would win.
When you say that Jon Jones dealt with Olympic, Cain Velasquez is not an Olympic type wrestler, and Jon Jones, let's say Jon Jones built himself up to heavyweight like Roy Jones Jr. built himself up to face John Maurice. Jon Jones has the more. Will you say Jon Jones has more skills? This is going back to you, Ben Umar. Has more skills than Cain Velasquez. If Jones is a bigger Jon Jones with all his skills, and he knows how to do with wrestlers, what, do you think he would be effective against him?
No, I don't think he'd be effective because the analogy you made is not apt. Because a boxer, it doesn't have to deal with the guy fucking grabbing his legs and falling on top of him, putting his weight on top of him. He doesn't have to deal with that. And Cain Velasquez is going to be outweighing. Even if Jon Jones comes up to heavyweight, Cain Velasquez is going to outweigh him by 25, 30 pounds. And he's a very strong guy. Now, if he puts weight on Jon Jones, it's going to tire him out. With Roy Jones, all Roy Jones had to do with John Ruiz is use his speed and stay away from him. You can't do that. You can't do that in UFC because UFC, a big part of UFC is grappling. Mixed martial arts is grappling. Well, when you say that part of the fight with Jon Jones, I know with Daniel Cormier, he went to the grind and he was trying to match and wrestling. But what I'm saying to you, a bigger joke. What I'm saying to you is, I was talking about skills. Jones has all the skills. Still has a reach advantage. I'm not sure the reach advantage over Cain. He still has a reach advantage. You make my point. My point is that the skills are going to be negated because Jon Jones is going up. Dan Cormier came down. Dan Cormier dropped over 30 pounds to come down, of muscle to come down. He lost strength. Jon Jones is going up to a man's division. It's a completely different thing. He's coming up to him. It's not the other way around where Dan Cormier dropped all his weight and lost strength and power. If Jon Jones would have came up to Dan Cormier, it would have been a different story. But he did not do that.
But you're saying that, but he threw Hendo around and he didn't look like he lost power to me. He was throwing guys around like ragdolls. He didn't look like he lost power at all.
Hendo, do you know Hendo?
One at a time, please. Yeah, let's go, Umar.
Hendo only weighed 199 pounds. And Hendo was, what, 45 years old when that fight happened.
Okay, fair enough.
We're not talking about a guy in his prime like Jon Jones. Like, come on now, man.
Okay, all right, go ahead. All right, thanks for that, Ben Umar. Thanks for that. All right, we'll move on to Chris Caban. So Chris Caban, who's gonna win, Velasquez or Jon Jones?
Right now?
No, I'm just saying. Let's say if they fought in a year, maybe May this year, 2015 May. Who would win if they were?
I think I'm gonna be honest. I like Jon Jones, but I think my man will win.
Velasquez, yeah?
Velasquez will win it because I would like to see Jon Jones get one fight at heavyweight before he fight Velasquez. Just give him a little fight to test him out.
Okay, so you don't see. There's no way for you. There's no way Jones could actually win that fight, right?
That dude's too big and strong right now. Right now, I think if he fight him next fight, I don't think that'd be a good idea. I want to see him get one fight. Give him a little fight at heavyweight, and then let him fight Cain Velasquez. That's what I would do. I wouldn't let him jump in this fight Cain Velasquez. No, I don't want to see it like that.
So you think has Jones got the skills? Do you think Jones has got the skills to beat Velasquez?
Yeah. He got the skills, yes, but if they grapple like he did Cormier last night, I don't think he's gonna. I think Cain gonna put him on his ass.
Okay, thanks for that, Chris. You mute yourself. Thanks for that. All right, UK boxing blogger. Who do you think is going to win and why?
Well, to me, right, I'll tell you the reason why. Jon Jones will win that fight tomorrow, next week, or whenever they fight. I'll tell you why, right? This is the reason why. One, Jon Jones at 205, looking lean as anything, as in shape as anything, comes in the ring around 220 pounds, right? If he was to do some strength and conditioning, eat a bit more, come in the ring around 240 pounds, and he wouldn't be so much bigger, right? That's only an extra, even about 230 pounds. What people forget, wrestling, Velasquez is a different wrestler to Dan Cormier. He'll be more aggressive and he'll dive down a bit more than Cormier does, because Cormier's got like a solid hip-based type of wrestling, and he's meant to be a good Greco-Roman wrestler in the clinch. But the thing with Jon Jones, in a way, that Cain Velasquez will come into Jon Jones. He will charge into Jon Jones. And Jon Jones will land clean shots when coming in. He's not as technically defensively sound as Daniel Cormier in striking, I don't believe. Cain Velasquez is an okay striker, but he's kind of sloppy. He'll get caught with big knees, all kind of shots. He'll be more susceptible to Jon Jones's range work. But to me, where he will beat Cain Velasquez is in the wrestling again. And I'll tell you why. I said this in the last video. Jon Jones's reach. He will always dictate the underarm and the overarm. That's the clinch. He controls the clinch. That's what people are not understanding. Don't matter if he's outweighed by 30 pounds on the night, or I reckon he'd only be outweighed about 20 pounds max on the night, because Cain Velasquez ain't the biggest heavyweight. He's a little bit taller than Daniel Cormier and a little bit bigger, that's it. He will wear Cain Velasquez down, because he will be dictating the clinch. Cain Velasquez will be forced to hold his weight, because Jon Jones always gets his arms over and under. He dictates the clinch. His limbs are too long and he's too strong. Don't nobody tell you this. Cormier and fucking Velasquez fight each other daily in training camp. They wrestle each other. In fact, Velasquez's wrestling coach, mate. He's a better wrestler. When they grapple, Cormier's like pretty much top dog in there when it comes to wrestling. Yeah. Jon Jones just done that to Cormier. Don't let try and say that he take it away from Jon Jones and Cain Velasquez is bigger and stuff like that. Cain Velasquez will get beat in the wrestling department by Jon Jones easily, because he ain't got the Greco, he ain't got the base like fucking Cormier. He wouldn't be able to deal with Jon Jones's clinch work. To put it this way, Cormier's base, with his hips being so strong and his legs being so strong, stopped Jon Jones with his best weapon. When he clinches up with people normally, he normally uses his long limbs to be able to reach around the feet and trip his guys as well. The amount of times they would clinch, I was surprised that Jon Jones was unable to take him down like that. He had to go down for the double leg down the bottom. He had to shoot low. But with Cain Velasquez ain't got that technical wrestling to be able to deal with something like that. Jon Jones will demolish him. Once Cain goes on his back, he'll quit. He's already been knocked out and quit in a fight. Against Junior Dos Santos, man, he got knocked on the top of the head, and he didn't react well to that at all. So he's already been proven, man. He's been broken. Jon Jones ain't been broken. Will dominate him in wrestling. Cain Velasquez hasn't got after heavyweight credential wrestling as fucking Daniel Cormier. So that's my take on it. No, the people that think size is just going to dictate it, that's complete bullshit. And the striking will be a lot easier for Jon Jones as well, because Velasquez is not as technically good as Cormier, and he'll be a bit slower. That's my shit.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question then. So, as you saw with the Cormier thing, like Jones would have the speed advantage, and like you said, it like the height, and he's already been lost before. But I think it's the striking thing, the inside striking thing. Like Velasquez is definitely strong, very strong as well. Like Jones to do with the power and that, but it would be a good match. I think it would go the distance though. You know, what do you think? Do you think it'll be a stoppage, or how do you think that would end up?
It'll be a carbon copy, because Velasquez is relentless. He will run at Jon Jones. Jon Jones will be able to catch him coming in, but Jon Jones will have to train to embrace the grind, because if he doesn't, he'll be forced to grind, and then that wears you even more when you're doing something you don't want to do. So Jon Jones will know that fight's a wrestling fight. he will embrace it. He will choose to wrestle. Otherwise, he'll be forced to wrestle, and it will take more energy out of you if you're getting forced to do something you don't want to do. You know, so he will know that he will be looking to catch in the same way. But Cain Velasquez will be slower and more reckless, and he'll be getting caught with all sorts of bombs by Jon Jones, flying knees, fucking elbows, shots, body shots, kicks in the head. But he will just rush into the clinch, and Jon Jones, and when you rush into the clinch with Jon Jones, that's where you will get hip tossed. Because Jon Jones, Cormier was very clever in what he did. He didn't rush in too quick, because any man that rushes on Jon Jones into the clinch, he will fucking wrap his back leg round them, his hips, and fly him on the floor and land on top of them. It's just the way he'll grab them with his reach and just toss them. You just can't. Cain Velasquez, that it will be technically wrong for him to do that. The only way he's got a chance is to come in slower, and then he'll get picked up even worse than the striker. I just think that he dominates Cain Velasquez more than DC, in my opinion.
Okay.
I just can't see any way.
Okay, let me give my take. Thanks for that, UK boxing blogger. So my take on Cain Velasquez versus Jon Jones. To be honest with you, like, there's a lot of intangibles in it, but people like to see it. But right now, I don't care what anyone says, Jon Jones pound was the best in MMA. Arguably, he's never lost. The one against Matt Hamill, you know, the referee thingy Makasago should have stopped the fight. You know, Jones got disqualifications. Arguably, he's never lost, and he's been against. Look at his resume. Are you serious, bruv? He's got the best resume in MMA, bruv. And I think it's a joke, bruv. Like, look at the list of who's who on his resume. Cain Velasquez at the heavyweight. He ain't never fought no like that. You got people like Ryan Bader, Shogun Hula, Rampage Jackson, Machida, Rashad Evans. He's just got the who's who. Tell Shelshan, and he's not there. He's got Andrew Gustafson. Yeah, mute. Everyone got to mute themselves though. Let me give my take here. Glover Shashera. Now he's got Cormier on his list. You know what I'm saying to say? It's ridiculous. Vitor Belfort. The who's and he arguably, right, because I know Vitor Belfort especially when he first came into the MMA, he fought at heavyweight. Arguably some of these guys could fucking compete at heavyweight. These are the fucking very best. Like, it is ridiculous. The resume and the argument, I don't know why people still not giving this fucking guy credit. I mean, look, they're trying to say they want him to go heavyweight, so to go against Cain Velasquez, and I like to see it, then maybe they might make him pound. He's pound for pound right now. Like, right now, he's pound for pound the best. And I don't know why the UFC are not bad behind him. The fans behind him, I don't know what it was a Samba move. I don't know what everyone's up. I was ecstatic about that fight, watching it again. And the fight with Velasquez, right, for me, Velasquez striking is not up to level as Jon Jones, and Jon Jones has all these different skills. It's just the power thing and what people think about Cain Velasquez is so strong. But we said that about Cormier. If he takes away the power and he can compete on that level, then it's over. I mean, if the only way Cain Velasquez can hit him is like, oh, he hits way too hard and he's too strong. Okay, take away that. Then what else skills have Cain Velasquez got? Wrestling. Well, Jon Jones got wrestling. And other than that, Jon Jones got much more different variations of striking, and he's got loads of submissions. Like, to me, it's like, boy, it's night and day. For me, if they was to move up, it would be a competitive fight. I wouldn't say it would be easy for Jon Jones, but I think he'll squeak out a fight. He'll squeak it out by decision, and I agree with UK boxing blogger. He'll probably win by unanimous decision against Cain Velasquez, who's the champion. And arguably, if you did that, yeah, people, no doubt in anyone's mind, would be the best ever. That's all I got to say about him, man. Like, I'll do a round table to ask people. Anyone else got anything else they want to add to that? Umar, Chris, and UK boxing blogger. You want to add anything else?
Yeah, I'll say something. Yeah, like, you touched upon a good point there, man. It's like no one wants to give this dude credit, man. The guy's clearly too good for his own fucking good or something, because, like, the guy's a fucking beast, mate. He's got, like, killer submissions. Guy's got the best wrestling in MMA. He's a fucking stud wrestler. Yeah, so strong with that clinch. He's got stamina like no other. Yeah, which you wouldn't think of a guy like that had a lot of stamina. He's got fucking a chin, can take fucking shots. Fucking guy's got technique like I've never seen before. He hits you with like fucking reverse elbows from fucking when he goes down for takedowns. He gives you backhand elbows. He gives you fucking shoulder rides in the chin, fucking places and wherever he wants. He was smashing. He was trying to break Cormier's arm, mate. People didn't see that, like what he did to Glover, mate. Every time Cormier had his arm extended, he would grab and clinch it. Like trying to fucking break his arm or something. Well, not break his arm, but fuck up the tendons in his arm so he couldn't even grapple anymore.
Yeah.
Vicious.
Definitely.
The guy does shit to you like no one has ever seen, mate.
All right. Thanks for the UK blog. Let me bring some other people. Let me bring some other people in. Chris, you want to add anything else? Chris Caban, I guess he's got some technical problems. Ben Umar, you want to add anything else before we wrap up?
Yeah, I want to add something. Yes, I want to add something. Like you guys are talking about Cain Velasquez like he's some kind of scrub. Okay, who's beating Cain Velasquez?
Junior Dos Santos.
Who?
Junior Dos Santos knocked him out.
Junior Dos Santos beat him, but besides that, who beat him? Nobody. And Cain Velasquez is known for having what? Some of the best cardio in UFC. And you're overlooking that. You're overlooking that like Cain Velasquez is not known for having being top 2 in the best cardio. Like he's some guy that doesn't go a mile a fucking second in every round. Every minute of every round he's on your ass. Let me finish. I didn't interrupt you, Lee. So don't interrupt me.
You interrupt me, bro. You interrupt me. But go on, say, hey, 1 minute, Lee. Let Umar. We already know who you're picking, Umar. We understand that. We understand that, but
that's not the point. I'm addressing the points made.
Go ahead.
And another point made. You said that Jon Jones come in at 240. He weighs in at 205. It's not easy to put on 35 pounds of muscle, bro. That's not easy. You say it like it's just by May. Because Errol's supposed to fight by May, he can put on 35 pounds of muscle. Doesn't work that way, bro. Doesn't work that way.
No, I'm telling you, he comes into the ring at 220 at 205 fight. So he's only got to put on another 10 pounds of muscle between there and that point, which is easy.
Mm-hmm.
So it's easy. It's easy to put on 10 pounds of muscle. That's easy.
Somebody who's going to be training and eating every day, of course it is.
We're in January. In May, of course you could do that, but and it doesn't matter when the time is. We talk about the fight. So we already broke her down. Don't worry about this. Remember, this fight is not set. We're just talking about if it happened. So you don't get concerned about if it's going to be in May or whenever. Right?
No, yeah, of course. All as I was saying is that the size difference won't be there because I know Jon Jones fights Velasquez, he'll probably come in.
Look, man,
he'll come in at the ring about 230.
Hey, listen. End of the day, look.
I was trying to say to Ben, on account of Ben's point, Cain Velasquez has got brilliant cardio for a heavyweight, because other heavyweights ain't got that kind of cut. They can't live with him, and he's a front rower. But when he gets clinched up with Jon Jones and gets forced to carry his weight, because it can't work any other way unless he gets Jon Jones on his back, which won't work because Jon Jones dictates the clinch. His arms and limbs are too long.
Hey, you already said. We're going around in circles. Hey, Lee, 1 minute. Going around in circles, and your volume, to be honest, is not the clearest. Yeah, you're just going around in circles. We've already picked our picks. And like I said to you, for you guys listening, the argument will rage on after we finish this broadcast here. So I'm gonna wrap it up right now. From Chris Caban, UK boxing blogger, Ben Umar, myself, EJ Boxing Live. Leave your comments in the comment section who you think is gonna win and why, and we'll catch you another one. Peace.
EJ Boxing Live here. EJ Boxing Live here.
Buster Douglas knocked him out. Buster Douglas. The fat bump, the legends,
Yo, this is Chris Caban, chilling with my man EJ Boxing Live, one of the hottest, dopest boxing channels on YouTube. Check him out.
The boxing beats and rounds on the EJ Live YouTube channel.
And Thea was the number 10 rated contender, and he had never been knocked down. And Sonny destroyed his mouth. But Thea lost most of his teeth, basically with 1 or 2 left hooks.
Oh shit, boy! What was look at kids sleeping like Manny Pacquiao?
EJ Boxing Live here. EJ Boxing Live here.